इतना सा फर्क है कुछ होने में और बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी। ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Good afternoon, friends. A very warm welcome to our Business Opportunity Over Chai. And this special edition, Business Opportunity Over Chai, will help you to understand the greatest business opportunity that we Franchise India brings specially curated for you. Business Opportunity Over Chai, presented by management team of Franchise India, Mr. 𝗔 𝗟𝗶𝗳𝗲𝗃𝗍𝗄, Chairman at Franchise India Group, and Ms. Sonia Chaudhary, MD at Franchise India Brands Limited. Every day, 12 o'clock, we launch a new brand to explore new business opportunities. So today, we have invited a great iconic brand, Health Total, India's leading wellness and nutrition company since 1997, currently running with 18 plus COCO centers. To know more about this business opportunity, I would like to invite Mr. Saurabh from the brand side, Mr. Sanjeev Verma-ji and Ms. Anjali Mukherjee itself. And to know more with this business opportunity, I would like to invite Ms. Sonia Chaudhary on the stage. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Harshika. Friends, a very good afternoon to all of you. I take this opportunity of welcoming Dr. Anjali Mukherjee on this webinar today. And I would say this is a prestigious opportunity and we're all privileged to have her with us today. And she's a winner of Dr. 𝗔 𝗟𝗶𝗳𝗃𝗍𝗄 Award, and she's also one of the leading celebrity nutritionists in country. And with an experience of nearly more than 3 decades, her experience in clinical practice, her research work in the field of preventive healthcare have helped more than 5 lakh patients to get benefits of non-drug therapy. And she's also a best-selling author, columnist, founding director of Health Total, which is one of the largest chain of preventive healthcare clinics in the country. And we are proud to associate with her and her business. And they have been running the business largely with their equity stores and all company operated. And they're looking at now partners who understand the business and they understand the industry and are as passionate as she's about the business. And we have an opportunity today for majorly 2 cities, which is Bombay and Pune. So looking at Maharashtra, and we'll also understand what it takes for somebody to become a partner. And my request to all of you would be, friends, we have a Q&A box at the bottom of your screens. You can use it and put your questions. And there's a lot of big audience which is also attending live. Friends, anything that you want to answer, we'll also give you a hotline number. You can message on that number or even email that to us. But before we start, I'll request Anjali ji, if you want to give a little background on your 3 decades of a journey, what made you start and how the last, I would say 30 years, you've seen this industry evolve.
Thank you, Sonia, for that introduction. And so good evening, everyone. And it's really a pleasure to be interacting with all of you today. When I started my practice way back in 1984, nutrition was far from fashionable in those days. And there were very few people who would really come in for, kind of correcting their bodies or, overweight and other medical conditions. Cut to today when there is so much awareness and so much need in society. So let's begin with our, presentation. I hand it over to Mr. 𝗔 𝗟𝗶𝗳𝗲𝗃𝗍, and he will take this forward. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome, Saurabh-ji. Welcome to the webinar.
Thank you, Sonia ji. I will now introduce our team to you. We have myself, 𝗔 𝗟𝗶𝗳𝗲𝗃𝗍, Anjali Mukherjee, founder director, and Mr. Sanjeev Verma, who's a CA. A little bit about myself. I have created Health Total as a category leader, set up 60 centers to concurrently treat 15,000 patients in preventive healthcare. I graduated from Jamnalal Bajaj of Institute of Management Studies. Health Total as a brand has been featured as a case study in Principles of Marketing by Philip Kotler. And this is a book which is a Bible in business schools. I have won a national championship in yachting, and I also commanded a warship at one point of time in my life. Over to Anjali Mukherjee. She is a well-known personality and one of India's leading nutritionists. She has pioneered the natural healthcare movement in India by using food as medicine. She is a researcher, columnist, founder, director, Health Total. As a nutritionist, she probably has written the maximum number of articles in various publications like the Bombay Times, the Hindustan Times, Femina, Savvy, and many more. She has won several awards and is a much sought after speaker on women's health, lifestyle disease, and natural medicine. Mr. Sanjeev Verma is a chartered accountant. He has been a group CFO with Tata's in Bombay House for over 34 years, raised over 50,000 crores in projects worldwide, consulted with turnaround companies for the last 10 years. Now, what is the Health Total way? I'm sure this question is raised to a lot of people. So we'll just take you through what is the concept of Health Total and take this forward.
Hello and welcome to the Health Total experience. You must be wondering what exactly is the Health Total experience. To put it quite simply, we understand you better than anyone else, and Health Total is your guide and mentor in your journey towards getting back into shape, getting back your good health, getting back your glow, and getting back your charm. Health Total is the brainchild of 𝗔 𝗟𝗶𝗳𝗃𝗍𝗃, and today we have 60 centers in 6 cities. And so we are always close at hand to help you. Health Total has built a rock-solid team of more than 250 doctors and nutritionists who are highly experienced. This has resulted in over 500,000 people just like you getting fit and fighting again. Do you know that 2 out of every 3 of our customers have referred us to their friends and family? Amazing, isn't it? Over the past 25 years, our founder, Anjali Mukherjee, has fine-tuned the highly complex scientific process and made it into a simple, doable plan. This process involves creating personalized plans that take into account all your health parameters and requirements. We do not follow a one-size-fits-all policy. We recognize that you are a special person with unique requirements, and we design a health plan focused completely on you and you alone. We offer the most advanced science of nutrigenomics. These solutions through nutrition and Ayurveda are based on the study of your gene. We use a simple investigative gene test to understand your genetic makeup. This is very useful to identify your special need in terms of nutrition management. Our aim is to detox your body and make it ready to accept the good changes we will bring about. We then nourish your body with a completely scientific and natural food plan. This is 25 years of practical experience working for you. This rejuvenates you and makes you energetic and glowing again. Now, all that is needed is management to sustain your improved health. Here too, we stand by your side with our Maintain program. This empowers you with the confidence to go out there and do things you have always desired. Thank you for watching and welcome to the Health Total family. We make you look good, feel great, naturally.
A little bit about Health Total now. We believe we are the #1 solution provider in health and wellness consultancy in India. 34 years of experience with Anjali Mukherjee heading our technical area. The largest and the oldest health and wellness organization in preventive healthcare in India. Our mission at Health Total is that we believe in using food as medicine. And when this is combined with Ayurveda, food supplements, mild exercise, and lifestyle changes, it can rejuvenate health, reduce dependency on drugs, enhance energy levels, and bring about good health. Our current position, as far as our vision is concerned, Health Total is the only player in the market which successfully delivers lifestyle behavior modification and corrects most lifestyle issues using food as medicine, customized to each individual body type. Currently, Health Total has a footprint of 18 centers across Mumbai, Pune, and Delhi, and an online delivery model. And what is our vision? It is to be the leading national player in health and wellness counseling across India. Now the issue is, can I do the Health Total program? So we'll run you through a short clip over here, which will be self-explanatory, because end of the day, the Health Total is an integrated approach, and we feel that this is a way to communicate to you.
What's the first thing you think about when you think about your health?
It's not my fault. It's my lifestyle.
Maintaining a diet is very, very important.
I'll start my health plan first thing tomorrow.
I'll start doing something about this.
Health Total has developed the answers to all your questions. Our health plans have been made simple for you to follow with ease. All it takes is a 20-minute visit to our center just once in a week. Our doctors and nutritionists understand your individual case and are sensitive to your needs. You don't need any expensive solutions. Our plans can be followed in the comfort of your own kitchen. We are not strict and regimented. We understand that you have your needs and we always support you. Ours is a world-class solution with 25 years of fine-tuned experience. The Health Total approach. It's simple and it works. Look good, feel great, naturally.
I'll now invite Anjali Mukherjee to come and share with us the core offerings.
Sure. So hello again, everyone. So just to give you an overview of what exactly Health Total offers, what you saw in the clips is a rough idea of how easy it is. It is a busy man's program. Who all can do it? What is the application? But I'll just tell you what exactly we offer at Health Total. So one is, of course, these very precise protocols for disease management. So we bring in a rich source of knowledge and experience in the field of weight management and lifestyle disease management. And lifestyle disease includes everything from type 2 diabetes, heart disease, obesity, high blood pressure, and smaller things like hair fall, acidity, chronic fatigue, insomnia, depression, things like that. So we also have, apart from protocols, we have health foods, health supplements, which we encourage our patients to consume. We also deal with homeopathy because homeopathy works very well on the mind. And it is said that all disease begins in the mind. 80% of all lifestyle diseases are related to stress, and homeopathy is extremely effective in managing stress, anxiety, depression, insomnia, things like that. We also have gene testing, which means that all of us are born with a mixed bag of genes. We inherit these genes from our parents. But the good news and the latest news in the world of genetics is that you don't have to precipitate each and every problem that your ancestors had. We can switch off the bad genes and switch on the good genes. So there are methods to do that because the environment that a person lives in, it impacts the gene expression. Let us say you're living in a toxic environment with toxic people, toxic air, toxic food. You will express the genes for pain and other problems. Whereas even if you've inherited the gene for arthritis, for instance, you will not experience the pain or not precipitate the condition if we just change your environment, which means the food, the lifestyle, and the mental stress that you're going through. That was just a snapshot of what we do. Apart from that, these are the plans that we offer. So we help you to keep fit after 40. We help you to manage your cholesterol along with the body weight without drugs, without allopathy. We help you to manage your blood pressure with food and Ayurveda, help in skin improvement, detoxification, so on and so forth. So why would a person want to, I think we'll do the next slide. So what are the factors that people gravitate towards natural medicine? So today people do realize that if they want to lead a life free of pain, free of disease, free of illness, free of overweight, they need to eat right. And more people are convinced that natural medicine or alternative medicine is far safer than taking drugs, because the principles of natural medicine address the root cause of the disease. For example, if a person has a headache, he need not take a painkiller to correct his headache. Probably he has a magnesium deficiency. So we figure out what's the deficiency and treat with supplements, Ayurveda, homeopathy, etc. And we do believe that these supplements, these herbs, these vitamins and minerals that are given to the patient can facilitate the body's own natural healing capacity. Also, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare is taking a lot of initiative to promote Ayurveda, to promote naturopathy, to promote homeopathy through Ayush. And so this helps to promote natural medicine in society and ensure well-being. So I would now, I think, hand it over back to 𝗍𝗶 Mukherjee for the next slide.
I think this is the area where Mr. Sanjeev Verma comes in. Sanjeev, over to you. Sanjeev, are you there?
Right. See, we have heard so far this strength of the organization, which has been built over a period of 34 years, and also the strength of the product and services, which can just help people stay healthy over the period. So now, just a little bit getting into the business potential of this product and services and the brand which has been created over a period of time successfully. Now, business potential in the sense, the slide which you see in front of you, the around 150,000 crores is the size of the market so far as this India wellness industry is concerned. In 2015, it was around 85,000 crores. So this is the size of the spend and the market and the business potential we are looking for. But before we go to the next slide, I think little bit I would like to highlight the background in which today we all are leading our life. Traditionally, in India, if you see, it was mainly curative care focus, attitude of the people. If something goes wrong, then only you spend on medical. But now after COVID-19, the entire concept and the perception on the health is changing. Gradually, people are switching from the curative care to the preventive care, so that before a disease occurs, before something bad happens, based on the symptoms and the early warning signals, they can just take help and then avoid reaching to the worst part of the health. So this particular attitudinal change which is taking place, that is making our preventive health care business more attractive and more important to the people. And I think the survey report, if you see, around more than 40% people feel that they intend to go for the preventive care than to wait for the disease to come and then go for the cure. So this is one area of the attitude of the people which throws open a lot of business potential so far as our investors are concerned. So secondly, if you see the healthcare solutions, go to the next slide. Right. So now within the overall 150,000 crores, which we are talking about, the size of the healthcare business, out of that, preventive healthcare and personal care market is around $10 billion, which is around 80,000 crores. So if you see the 2014 number, which was around 7 billion, and in 16 it was 7.8 billion. After that, in 5 years' time, there is a big jump on the market size from 7.8 billion to $10 billion. That also speaks and validates the reasoning which we are talking about, where more and more people are getting attracted towards the preventive care type of health solutions than going for the curative part, which was the traditionally was the focus. Now, another potential, I think, in few words, I would like to highlight. If you see worldwide, the total overweight, around 1.9 billion adults are supposed to be the overweight. And once you have the overweight, related to that, many diseases come, which Anjali has spoken, and we have solutions for that. And coming back to India, I can see the number around 135 million individuals have been affected by the obesity. So this is the size of the market we are talking about, so far as our healthcare solutions are concerned. Another number in this regard, with regard to the business potential, is around 68% women. I think in the age of 21 to 52 years of age, they are also suffering from different type of lifestyle ailments such as obesity, depression, diabetes, hypertension, etc. So all those solutions, I think, are there in a one of preventive way so far as our healthcare solutions are concerned. So this also speaks about the business potentials. And if you see the individual spend of the people, I think most of the around 50% people don't spend any money on the preventive healthcare. So these are the area where the target clients and the patients can be little bit educated, and that becomes a good potential for our business. So this is few lines regarding the market share and the business potential in the country. Now I come to the next slide, which is the hardcore financials, which we talk about. Now, once we know we have a strong organization, we have a strong health products and services. Now we want to take it to each corner of the country, and we want to grow very fast. So we thought franchisee partner would be very important for us to take us to each corner in the country, and therefore we are just trying to connect with all those franchisees partners. Now, so far as financials are concerned, now requirement of space we have specified. It is not a big place which is required to start the franchisees clinic. This 500 to 600 square feet will be enough. Now, so far as the initial cash flow investment is concerned, first part we see around 40 lakhs plus GST, and then I'll try to give the breakup of that. Out of 40, I think around 5 lakhs we keep as a security deposit with us, and along with the FD rate interest that will be refunded to the franchisee partner after 5 years when the term gets over. Around 25 lakhs they have to invest in Health Total, and then this is a non-refundable franchisees fees. And what we do for this 25, why we are asking 25, I'll just few headlines I would like to mention. See, this organization and the knowledge, domain knowledge has been created over a period of 34 years, and the treatment protocols have been developed. So we would extend all those facilities, domain knowledge to the franchisee partner when they start operational in their clinic. Now, whatever brand has been created, we need to work on the brand. We have to maintain the brand. We have to manage our brand. A lot of expenditure is there. So we will also allow our franchisee partner to use the brand based on which a lot of success stories have been built up, and more than 500,000 satisfied and happy customers are there in the market. We will also provide training to the people who will be owning the franchisees clinic. I think you need to put the staff there in terms of doctors, in terms of nutritionists, homeopath, and center manager. There's a little so what training is required in terms of treatment protocol for them to provide a quality service to the patient with a more than 95% success rate, which we have been seeing in the past. So that responsibility and guarantee we will be taking, and for that, whatever necessary training is concerned will be provided to them. Now there is a central marketing which happens, and for that a lot of expenditures done, and whatever benefit of that relating to that area comes up centrally, so that part will be extended. This is a central initiative which happens at the corporate level, and that benefit of that relating to that area will also be extended to them. Now another point, we have the ERP. We have developed in-house ERP. It's an integrated system which tracks the entire treatment protocol starting on the day one till the final solution is provided to the people, how the week wise, how the tracking happens, how the entire thing is tracked with the help of the integrated ERP. So all those facilities is provided broadly. These are the things based on which we 25 lakhs fees, franchisees fees we are asking for. So 25 plus 5, 10, 30. Now another around 10 lakh rupees needs to be invested. And there are 2 or 3 parts of that, how this 10 lakhs will be spent. Out of 10 lakhs, I think around 5 lakhs, 4.5 to 5 lakhs we'll have to, design a nice clinic for you. And for designing a nice clinic, there is a particular design available in terms of color, look and feel, and furniture designs, everything. So that we take responsibility to provide that infrastructure. And for that, around 5 lakhs to be spent. So that money also is a part of your investment. Now, equipment in terms of computers, laptops, and other related equipments, which is necessary for the clinic to be operational. So there around 2 to 3 lakhs rupees to be spent. Now, when the clinic starts, certain inventory has to be kept in terms of herbs, supplements, health product, health foods, etc. So for that, around 3 lakhs. So all added together, around 10 lakhs is the initial investment has to come from the franchisee. So that takes, again, just I say that part A is the 5 lakhs non-refundable security deposit, 25 lakhs plus GST is the franchisee's fees, and another 10 lakhs is for the initial infrastructure cost. All added together works out around 40 lakhs. And in addition to that, our suggestion would be, as you start working, certain level of working capital also, at least for 3 months in our financial in the financial model we have suggested, around 8 to 9, around 3 lakhs per month, at least for 3 months working capital. I think the investors or the franchisee partners should keep, if because revenue ramp up may take 2-3 months time, and during that time, if we have to pay to the staff, we have to pay to the electricity and all those stuff, so certain working capital also needs to be kept. To summarize the entire thing, 40 lakhs is the initial investment to be done plus the working capital, and 40 lakhs out of that, 25 lakhs is the franchisee's fees that that attracts the GST. So this is in terms of financials, investment. Now, coming after a person invests, I think what is the returns they are going to get, that here we have highlighted around over a period of, in simply, if I explain to you, over a period of 5 years, we are expecting each franchisee clinic should earn revenue wise, there should be around 10 crores. 10 crores in the sense, if you just come on a annual basis, around 2 crores per year, 5 years, around 10 crores. And on a monthly average, around 15 to 16 lakhs of revenue, I think is a potential for any franchisee partner to earn. And out of that, around 25%, which is around 3,50,000, approximately, or 60,000, would be the net EBITDA will be going to their pocket. So, so in terms of cumulative return of investment in 5 years, if you see, it is more than 400% of your investment, and your payback will be around 1 year, 5 months time. So this is the outline of the finances, but I will further drill down that once the question comes for knowing a little more about it. So as of now, we can just say that around 1 year, 5 months is the payback period, and more than 400% is the returns. In terms of revenue, top line, I think 10 crores, 10 or 11 crores would be in 5 years the franchises will get, with a 25% of that, that works out around say around 2.5 crores to 3 crores will be coming, which is around 400% of their initial investment. So this is in brief the highlights of business potential, investment required, and also the return what the investor will get. So I go to the next slide. This talks about once an investment is made and financial shows that there is a lucrative investment, then it very natural question that what support will be given from the health total to the franchisee partner. So we have explained here in a simple way. I'll just narrate First of all, we will help you to set up your clinic in terms of design, in terms of furniture, in terms of interiors, in terms of ERP setting up, in terms of selecting the staff for you. Once you get the staff, our experts will see which staff will be helpful and appropriate. So that part we will provide. And once the selection and the setup of the clinic happens, along with the staff, then we will take responsibility to train them so that when tomorrow any client comes, their service quality doesn't affect. So continuous training and their knowledge, parting or extending our domain knowledge for the services will be provided. We have a central R&D team, very strong team who are with us for more than a decade, and they're the expert in this area. I think a lot of knowledge from Anjali has flown to them, and then their expertise and their training support will be extended to all those franchisees. So they will not feel how to take care of or how to address the issues, whatever comes from the client side. Brand positioning expenses, creating a brand for Health Hotel, I think we will be centrally monitoring and managing that. We will provide the integrated ERP system. They don't have to do anything. Or we'll set up a computer, we'll set up a software, we'll set up the ERP so that the entire business transactions will happen in a very integrated manner, which is happening in our other clinic. Same thing will happen. So they don't have to bother how to record data, how to analyze data, how to manage the business. Everything will be extended, which is readily available. And we have been working on this for decades. So we are fully into that. Another support which will be given to the franchisee partner is the quality audit. Whatever prescription and the treatment protocol which is will be advised by the local staff of that clinic, that will be periodically audited by our central team. And wherever some deviations are found, that training will be imparted, and then will be mid-course correction will happen to ensure that whatever final result we are looking for, we have a very high level of success, more than 95%, which we have been seeing all over the places for last many years. Now, in addition to the physical R&D team, we also have an online support available. On a day-to-day operation, people physically need not be there. Someone can pick up a phone, connect with our people, so that on a day-to-day basis, they are not stuck anywhere. They don't have to wait for days for some help to come from the central corporate office. They have to simply pick up a phone, and the solutions and the issues are addressed by our experts. Now, we mentioned about we guarantee a success of more than 90-95% based on our past results. And as Anjali was saying, each case is different, analysis is different, each body is different. So always there may be a case which is unique and will not fall into the standard format. So we have a central team to crack that issue and see that solution is provided and the services are provided to the people, whatever has been committed. Another thing is that in the treatment, while the advisory is one part, another part is the herbs and the supplement. There are certain herbs and supplement we use in the treatment protocol. So that responsibility of procurement those herbs and putting it in the warehouse, that is our responsibility. We will see that whatever herbs and supplements are advised in the prescription by the local doctors and the nutritionists, that dispatches to the clients happen through our central warehouses, and the courier is also our responsibility. We take care of the courier and we ensure that in terms of or in line with the prescription, the herbs and supplements are delivered to the clients on a week-to-week basis as per the prescription, so that the treatment is not suffered. So maintaining a warehouse for supplement and herbs, maintaining the warehouse, connecting with the couriers, ensuring dispatches happens to the clients, all those things are our responsibility and we provide their support. We provide professional environment, that is there. Now, so this is all about the support which will be available in terms of support coming from the corporate team. So I don't think they will have any issue once the clinic becomes operational. But one thing is very important, which I would like to highlight, is the purpose of us to extend and go to the different corner of the country. So local area, cells. Our client, we expect that our franchisee partner understand the local market, and then local sales activity should be handled by them. And if they can get more and more clients, more and more revenue, and therefore it is gain for everybody. So that what in brief sell, so far as the potential of the business, financials, investment, returns, and what are the supports we are bringing on table for the franchisees partner for them to easily operate and earn the revenue which has been explained so far. Yeah, yes, Saurabh. Back to you.
Thank you, Sanjeev. I'll take it on from here.
Yeah.
So why be a Health Total franchisee? Health Total Centers today delivers one of the highest returns per square foot. Health Total's market intelligence gathered over last 25 years, relations and support will act as a growth accelerator for your triumph and as a leading lifestyle consultancy center in your region. Health Total's involvement will ensure a speedy process to acquire customers, ensuring scalability and profitability. Our strategic positioning and importance through our long presence in the industry will help achieve remunerative trading margins. And not saying the least, you will have a first mover advantage in your local catchment area, having the novelty of Health Total's experiential knowledge and information on emerging trends in lifestyle consultancy. The key success factors of Health Total, well, it has an international appeal. Our solutions are 90%, 95% on the mark. It's a new age solution. As lifestyle changes take place in society, the Health Total program has a bigger and bigger market. It appeals to Gen X and Gen Y. So people from 15 to 70 years of customers can be enrolled. It is multicultural, that is got application in North and South India, even overseas. 90% of people who join us come back again for a program to service their bodies. It is customized to every individual and only then does it work. And we have a proven track record for the last 25 years. So come pioneer with us in building India's largest and fastest lifestyle consultancy chain. I would now invite Anjali Mukherjee to close this discussion.
Yeah, so just to put it all together, as we mentioned earlier, Health Total is a business with a purpose. It is a purpose-led, science-backed company with a tremendous social impact, which in turn has universal applications. So, right through my practice, when I started way back in 1984, that is 4 decades, till date, Health Total has pioneered the natural healthcare movement in our country. If you go to see, there are more than 50% of our population above the age of 20 years. They suffer from either minor problems like acidity, gas, constipation, acne, insomnia, or major problems like depression, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, autoimmune diseases, things like that. So Health Total provides natural solutions using an integrated approach, Ayurveda, homeopathy, nutrition. So at one end, there's a great need in society, as well as great awareness in society for improving their health. And at the other hand, Health Total has lifestyle solutions with almost 4 decades of experience and measurable results, which all our patients can vouch for. So all that is needed is more Health Total centers, more Health Total clinics, so that we are able to reach out to those individuals who wish to be healthy in this degenerating urban environment. So come and partner with us. Not only will you get a great return on investment, like Mr. Sanjeev explained, but you will also be making a great social impact by taking the Health Total franchise. Thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you so much. Thank
now
you
if
so
you
much,
have
Dr. Anjali, and thank you so much, Saurabh ji, Sanjeev ji, for putting such a great presentation and also enlightening everybody about the opportunity at large and industry, I would say. And just very quickly, I'll take some questions while everything has been explained very, very carefully and in depth. So friends, I'll also request all of you, I was seeing some of you even raising your hands. I'll request all of you, if you have any questions, you can put in the Q&A box. At the same time, I also understand many of you would want to have one-to-one discussion or a meeting. We'll also encourage you to do that, for which you can reach out to us, our hotline number, which we'll put in the chat box, and you can call that number and also email us, and we'll facilitate any kind of visit meeting that you would want to do. So friends, the opportunity, I would say, and especially the brand name, comes with a very big credibility, experience of, in fact, the working and consulting a lot of patients on weight management, lifestyle diseases. And also, they have been associated with Miss India from 1998 to 2003 as diet consultants, which itself is a proof of the well-researched, technique, scientific technique, which they in fact infuse in all their food plans. And the opportunity at large, I would say, is great. And if you look at the fundamental business model and especially, the economics of the model, and we'll go a little detail on that, it comes with a good business economics, because one, what I liked is, the per square feet efficiency. Every business, when you look at the throughput of a business, because you get a certain space at, certain rentals. And there are not many businesses which can give you so high per square feet efficiency as a business like this. So, which means if you're doing an average of 16 lakhs per month, an average, and maybe 2 crores an average business out, from 500 square feet of space, this means that on a per month basis, your per square feet is about 3,200 rupees. So every square feet, is yielding you a throughput of 3,200 rupees. And annually, this is almost about, 40,000 rupees per square feet, which is very, very high. Second, this is a business which has got good repeat clientele. The reference in this particular segment is very, very high. Fourth, this comparatively is a big ticket size business. And also your margins are comparatively higher than other businesses. So I will take a little deep dive into the economics, and Dr. Anjali, if you can maybe help us in understanding, or Saurabh ji or Sanjeev ji, if you want to take that up, a question, because we've talked about a throughput of about 16 odd lakhs that we would want to consider. And so typically out of the various services, I maybe would take a moment to even show our friends your website and the kind of services. And I saw there's a big offering that we do to our clients. So typically out of the entire offering, which is your ratio of services, or which are the, services which are offered more in terms of, the demand which is currently in the market. Yeah, so I'll even share that, friends, this is for you. You can even refer to the website. I'll encourage all of you to go there. And there are many programs, including the weight loss management programs. There are a lot of health plans that you see, and also treatment through homeopathic. You can see all the diseases which are being treated through multiple offerings. And also at the bottom, I did see. And this is the association Dr. Anjali has with many known faces, celebrities in Bollywood, some of the prestigious awards, and some success stories of normal people like us who have been cured. And these are various health plans that you see at the bottom, and various treatments which the company also offers. So while this might take some time for you to see, you can go on the website and do that. So coming back, if we can really understand of all the services that we offer, which of these services are comparatively more in demand, and what is the ratio of the services, so to say. Sanjeev ji, if you want to take that up, or Saurabh ji, if you want to take that question, or Anjali ji, if you want to take it up.
Yeah. Right. Yes.
So primarily it is obesity and related disorders. Obesity or overweight comes with never singularly. It is always linked with either knee pain or type 2 diabetes. And I think Anjali will be better suited to answer this beyond this. Yeah.
Right. So what I'm understanding is you just want to know the range of services that we offer, right? What are the programs that we offer?
Right. And which are the programs which are high in demand? Because, it will also help us in understanding which of these services might contribute, for a partner, maybe higher throughput or revenue, so to say.
Right. So let me tell you, when the patient walks into the Health Total Clinic, the patient only has his body weight in mind. That's the reason they walk in. All right. Now, once they walk in, they do know that they're taking medicines for high blood pressure, they're taking medicines for maybe borderline diabetes, but that is not what really bothers them. They feel you just take a pill, pop a pill, and your diabetes is in control, your pressure is in control, your cholesterol is in control, and it is number-wise in control, not at the root level. But when you see numbers, when you see a blood test, probably it is in control, right? So when they walk in, we explain to them all these associated conditions are related to their lifestyle, their eating habits, the lack of nutrients, their lack of sleep, overstress, etc. And then they start following the protocol. And once they follow the protocol, whatever problems they have start diminishing, and they're automatically the drug dosage also needs to be reduced, because now their doctors say you don't need the medicine because your blood pressure is normal, or your cholesterol is normal, etc. So when they walk in, your question was, why do they come? They'll come in because the weight bothers them. But once they come in, their other related problems get resolved. Of course, now you have more awareness. So people who have high blood pressure would probably just come. They're thin and they have high blood pressure. They would still come in to manage it with homeopathy and Ayurveda and clinical nutrition. So there is obesity and related disorders, like Saurabh said, where mainly they come in for obesity, and all other related disorders are also addressed.
Very helpful, Dr. Anjali. Another question, I'll try to maybe understand a little bit on, how the unit economics would work. So if we talk about maybe a revenue of say 16 odd lakhs, what are my typical expenses on one side is something, if that can be explained maybe at a macro level. And on the other, typical margins that we have in the business, how much would that be? And to get that 16 lakhs of revenue, how many patients ideally would one need to cater in a month?
Yeah, I'll just explain it to you. See, first of all, the different category of services which Anjali was explaining. So in terms of business, if you want to understand, we say around weight loss related disorder, around 80% we get out of that. Homeopathy is around 10%. So therefore, homeopath plus weight loss related elements constitute around 90% of our business. And balance gene test is around 2%. Detox box is around 3%. ESOP is around 5%. So this is the build-up of the percentage of different category of business within the overall revenue which we have said. Okay, so this is one part of it. Now coming, say when we say around 16 lakhs per month average revenue we are expecting, that will start from 12 lakhs per month to ramp up to 16, 17 lakhs over a period, how the ramp up will happen. So there, if you see, my staff cost will be around 15% of that. Okay. And cost to service, there are different Elements of cost, which is added as a cost to service, will be around 20%. So, and around 12% would be around admin expenses. There is a further breakup available. So all adding together will be around 45% will be my total cost. So when I'm talking about 16 lakhs, and out of that around 45% will be the cost, and whatever 55% remains, out of 55%, 30% goes as a franchisee's fees for the health total to provide various services, and 25% approximate is the margin. And if you want to see in terms of 16 lakh 74, which is the average per month, so staff cost will be around 2 lakh 44,000. Cost to service will be 3 lakh 53,000. Other admin will be 2 lakh 14,000. Franchisee loyalty will be around 5 lakhs, and margin to the franchisee owner will be around 3 lakh 75,000. So that is around 25%. So if someone, any franchisee partner comes to get the 16 lakhs revenue, I think around 112 people you got to have. 112 people means per day, if you can get foothold of around 4 to 5 people coming to the center by way of local sales activity, adding up to around 112, that what is the number? 110, 15 people in a month, if can be treated. My ticket size is 1,500. That is giving you 16 lakhs. So this what is the size and the effort which is required for the franchisee partner to generate 16 lakhs. They have to get 112 people in the clinic every month. To get that treatment, everything we take care of in terms of knowledge, of supplement, but getting 112 people, 115 people would be the size and the effort which will be very critical for them. That will give you 16 lakhs.
Helpful, Sanjeev. And if we talk about the ticket size, typically, what is the average ticket size, one client would on an average give, is one of the questions which I have. Yeah. And along with this, when we talk about 112 odd people, would you want to give some comparison of the existing locations that we run and how many, such clientele that we get on an average? Well, I understand some of these are also mature clinics that we are running, but for somebody who wants to start new, how long will it take for him to reach maybe a number of 112? So two questions. One is on the number of people average that we get in our current clinics, and the ticket size client base.
Right. So when we are talking about the revenue of around 16 lakhs and the average clinic which needs to operate in a place, if proper effort is done, so I think getting at this point in time, so far as our clinic is concerned, we have, as per the past data, we used to get 150 to 200 people in a month. So that is possible, and that is possible with practically it is possible, and we have seen that happening in our clinic. So there is no reason when the focused effort goes from the franchisee partner for the local sales activity, getting that will not be a problem. It is happening in our centers.
Okay, and so that makes our average ticket size at what amount?
15,000. That
15,000.
Yeah, 15,000. And we have a weekly plan, and we have got a well-established rate charts. When we under 5 different categories of treatment, and within that category, again, there are 16, 17 types of elements are taken care of. It looks it's a weight loss, but along with the weight loss, I think 15, 16, further elements, which is part of which arises due to the weight problem, that is also taken care of together. And we have a rate chart with a discounting structure, and based on last 1 year's data, I think 15,000 plus average ticket size we are getting.
Helpful. So, I'll take last 2 questions now as we come close to our closing time. And one would be, if you have any preference in terms of profile of ideal partners, if that is something that you want to maybe talk about. And second, because our rollout cities to important cities between Bombay and Pune, have we identified any ideal locations, sites, so to say, which you think are more potential, and we already have a demand perhaps maybe coming, but maybe because our presence is not there in these markets, maybe some kind of indication on that can be shared with our viewers too?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. So do you want me to take that?
Sure.
Right.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. So pre-COVID, we had 20 centers in Mumbai. Right now we have 12. We shrank down because of COVID and natural reasons. So there are 8 locations, which are available, which, one can share with you. But off the cuff, I can say Dadar is one, Powai is another, Mira Road, Vasai, Chembur. So these are so and so forth. In Pune, we have 4 centers. Pre-COVID, we had 6 centers. But in Mumbai, we feel Mumbai can absorb anywhere between 35 to 40 centers. And Pune can absorb anywhere between 12 to 15 centers. So, and we see that a radius of maybe 4 kilometers is a good enough catchment area so as to not cannibalize one center to another.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's helpful for us. And, I'll also request if there's a closing remarks, Saurabh, Dr. Anjali, Sanjeev, that you want to make to everybody who's listening out. And friends, my request would be that you reach out to us, and my teams also who are working on the project in these 2 markets would also reach out to us. We would be happy to share a presentation working on the financials, and post that we'd like to align your calls. But before that, we'll also request all of you to share a little bit about yourself, your profile, that makes our meetings and calls more productive. Over to you, Saurabh, if you want to start first, or Dr. Anjali, if you would like to go first.
Right. So we have a mission, which is Make India Healthy. And we believe that we have a solution which is very unique. And it is in the area of preventive healthcare. We believe that lifestyle in India is continually changing, especially in urban cities. And our program works in a busy city like Bombay, Delhi, Pune, Bangalore. It works in where people have little time, to spare. But we are able to bring about transformations within a week's time, and within a week's time. And show measurable results. That means there will be results in your blood parameters and your health parameters. So that is, once you experience good health with us, it's like how you service a car. When you service a car, it runs better. So we service the human body. So people feel better, they have higher energy levels, and they keep coming back for more, for a reservicing. That's why 90% of our sales. So it's like a doctor's practice. In India, कभी भी आपने ये नहीं देखा कि डॉक्टर के सामने लाइन नहीं होती है. So correct. So ours is very similar to that. Only it is not critical healthcare. It is preventive healthcare, which is 100 times the size of the critical healthcare market. That means the number of people who have high cholesterol is so much more than the number of people who have a heart attack or some problem. So we are addressing all the people who have high cholesterol, diabetes, and so on and so forth. Yeah. So over to you, Anjali.
Yeah, so just taking on from what he said, what he's trying to say is that, the environment cannot sustain human health any longer. Everyone is going to be toxic over a period of time. There's heavy, if you just breathe this air, for instance, we know about the air pollution in Mumbai and Delhi, of course, and the metros. So you just breathe this air, you're breathing in heavy metals, you're blocking the receptor sites, you are preventing all the nutrition to be absorbed by your cell, and inadequate nutrition at the cellular level is the root cause of disease. Now, all of these things are not addressed by by the doctors you go to when you fall really sick, because they have other emergencies to deal with. They are dealing with your spiked up blood pressure or your heart attack at that point. They're not going to deal with your heavy metal toxicity at that point. So the whole idea is to wake up early enough and get yourself detoxified, follow a good nutrition program, do the integrated approach. And the reason we add homeopathy and Ayurveda is because these are very powerful sciences which can be used along with nutrition in order to be able to deliver good health to people. So everyone needs us. And I think we are India's only organized healthcare company wherein you have a whole system, a protocol, a kind of ERP. We have people, we have departments where we can handle all of this. Otherwise, you have single units where there are single people sitting and talking about health. Everybody has their own ideas and principles that they follow. But it is, I mean, the proof of the pudding is in eating it. So when you treat so many patients and they come and rejoin your program, and the rejoin rate is 90%, because every year they want to detoxify, they want to come back, they want to refer their patients to us, and they want to stay healthy. And good health is addictive. The moment you start feeling healthy, you don't want to get back into feeling tired, lazy, chronic fatigue. In the morning, you have stiffness, you have hair fall, your skin is not looking good, and many, many things. So we have all these wonderful solutions. And therefore, I think, more and more people should really partner with us and take us forward.
Absolutely, Dr. Anjali, very well put. And I'll also add, friends, today when we look at health, there are about 6 dimensions on which overall health is viewed, which includes your, your appearance, your health, fitness, nutrition, your mind, and, your sleep. And Health Total has taken a holistic and very inclusive approach to wellness, which integrates Ayurveda, homeopathic, and also nutritional consultancy. So I'll request all of you, friends, reach out to us for more information. And I again once again thank Dr. Anjali Mukherjee, Dr. Saurabh Mukherjee, and Sanjeev ji for being with us today. Thank you so much for being with us. And before I close, I'll request Harshika to kindly take over for her closing remarks.
Thank you so much, Sonia ma'am. Thank you so much, Anjali ma'am, Saurabh ji, and Sanjeev ji for this wonderful presentation and discussion about the brand Health Total. Friends, thank you for hearing us out. Please call us on our hotline number 9717683838. You can also write us on feedback@franchiseindia.in. You can also connect to the LinkedIn IDs of Gaurav sir and Sonia ma'am referred to this slide. Thank you everyone for joining the webinar today.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you. Thank you.